they are only young for such a short period of time.
Where am I going to sleep?
Grandparents are wonderful people to begin traditions.
And what they're trying to do then is deliver that experience to the younger generation.
We've all heard of glamping, but now we've ditched the glamour and grabbed our grandparents.
As parents, we're leading busier and busier lives, and it's the grandparents now fulfilling the role of parents, taking their grandkids away and having great experiences outdoors.
Mark Lindsay from the caravan and RV industry of Australia says it's bridging the generation gap.
So we're finding more and more of the older people are taking the younger kids away to relive the experiences that they once had.
It's called Gramping, hitting the great outdoors with Nan and Pop.
Grandparents are now getting to the retired age and still very active, so they're having the opportunity to spend some time with their grandkids.
Gramping is growing. Figures show that more than 9 million Australians will camp in the next 2 years.
The grandparents and kids, what they do is get some time together in back to nature and back to just family, stripping back the busyness of life and just spending time, quality time together in a great environment.
Life is so different when you're outside of your own home.
Perth grandparents Ian and Sue Butt have been pitching a tent with their grandkids for over 5 years.
You can just enjoy them and have fun with them.
The pair say it's time to toss the technology and get back to basics.
Put in sort of the values that we have as a family, even in the stories that we tell. And Ian's always telling them stories rather than reading to them.
Kian, Sisha and Finn are learning life lessons thanks to Nan and Pop.
We get to do lots of fun things like canoeing.
I think because it's different too from being at home. If you want them to wash up, they're washing out of a bucket or they might be using the camp kitchen, so it's that little bit more exciting for them.
And it gives single mum Sarah some time to relax and recoup.
Really good respite for me, and having that opportunity just to have a break and just know that they're safe, they're happy and they're enjoying themselves. They're always fun, and that's the difference between being a parent and spending time with your kids and being a grandparent, is it can just be all about having fun.
I think when there's mutual trust between the parents and the grandparents, there's just so many opportunities in that relationship.
Kylie Dungy from Relationships Australia WA says the bond between the two generations is like no other.
While not necessarily overindulging in a material way, can overindulge in a really positive way with time and attention.
And while no one's getting any younger, now's the time to start the tenting tradition.
It's just possible that because you've done it when they're little, they don't want to let it go because it's attached to a really positive time.
I like when we roast marshmallows at the campsite.
With more than 240 caravan and camping sites in WA, Gramping is bringing together young and old in the outdoors.
It's probably going to leave quite an imprint on the children and create a really beautiful memory of the relationship that they have with their grandparents.
The grandkids get the experience of being outdoors, but the grandparents get the experience of having time with family and quality time with the grandkids and just being with each other.